What up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about NoFap and why it is so important, in my opinion. Okay? So let's talk about it, all right? If you can avoid it, try to never relapse. I'm telling you. Try to never relapse. That should be your goal. Now, why do I say that? The reason I say that is because I relapsed like a few days ago and totaled my car. And so if you lose focus for even just a second in today's world, you can end up dead. Think about in nature how if the animal loses focus for 1 second, it might get eaten by a predator. Now, what happens when you jack off to porn? You oftentimes can end up losing focus because you feel guilty, because you wish you would have experienced it with a real woman, or you wish you would have retained more for more discipline, or you just regret it. A lot of times you watch porn and jack off, you fill with regret, which can hamper your focus for the day. That's what happened to me. Is I was watching porn in the morning, and then next thing you know, I was driving maybe a little bit. Because here's the thing. When you're watching porn, you're not really connecting with a real woman. So you're just doing it for the release. So, like, in essence, you're training your brain to just go for the nut. You see what I'm saying? So then that's not really a healthy way to exist. You want to be present in the moment. Even when you're having sex, it's not just about your nut. It's about being present in the moment. But when you're watching porn and you try to be present to the moment, you're just some dude whacking off. So a lot of times you try to disassociate and you're just, kind of just going for the pleasure. And that's the problem, is it trains your brain to do things that you don't even think are morally acceptable just for the end result. And they say how you do one thing is how you do everything. So I'm driving my car, right? This is a true story. I literally totaled my car 2 days ago. And this was right after watching porn. And I could just feel that I was guilty and just not happy with myself. And so what happened? I was driving a little bit faster than I should have because I was just trying to just get home, just get to the next destination. I wasn't enjoying the journey. It's important to drive to enjoy your road trip and be present, because then you're less likely to make mistakes, because you're more focused on the road versus, I just got to get home real quick. I got to get home. Next thing you know, the road conditions are icy. I should have waited, but I was being impatient. Just like how when you're fapping, you're impatient for that nut, And so the problem when you relapse is it can create guilt, and that guilt can distract you from focusing on what you need in your everyday life to get done. And the problem with that is if you lose focus for just 1 second and you make just one mistake, you can end up dead. That's how nature works. Think about animals that get eaten by a predator because they're not paying attention. Think about people who get in a car crash. Think about people, maybe someone accidentally hits their kid too hard and now their kid's brain has a concussion forever. It's one mistake can literally ruin your life. Literally, you could get in one car crash, you're paralyzed forever. I'm lucky that I'm okay right now. One mistake can ruin your life forever. And so when you jack off to porn and you know that it's wrong, some of you guys might not think it's wrong, and in that case, maybe this video doesn't apply to you. But for those of you guys that know it's wrong, it creates guilt, and that makes it harder to focus on what you need to do day to day. So you might be driving, and then you're thinking, oh, dang, I relapsed this morning, and you kind of lose focus on the road because you feel guilty for a second. Next thing you know, bam, you slam into a railing, you smash your engine in, you're slipping on ice. I'm not saying that's what happened to me, but it just felt like my focus was just so off when I was driving. Like I was just trying to just get to the next destination because I just wasn't present in my body. I wasn't grateful for the present moment, because you can create things like karmic debt when you do the wrong thing and you know it's wrong. And so As my boy Wes Watson said, you don't always get a choice whether you feel guilty or not. A lot of times that's a notification from above. And so are you living in alignment with what you know is right, or are you doing things that you know are wrong and expecting it to be okay? That's the message of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys, and until next one, I'm out. Peace.